Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry, 24/7 shopping available. 160920 is the code. Show her some love, like she showed us. K&A Custom Crafts on Facebook.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Coast to Coast Entertainment Network. I am Ace, and of course, tonight I'm joined by my co-host. That's right. His name is Isiah Leong. How you doing tonight, my man?
First of all, Ace, call me masked Isiah, because that's what I'm going to be wearing now from now on when we do the programs, because I'm in the airport. You know, I got a new job here. So I'm going to be doing the show right here, right from this airport. So it's going to be fun. You know, I'm doing, you know, a little bit better than I was doing about half an hour, 45 minutes ago. When my Niners dropped that heartbreaking game, you know, I was super pissed. I almost punched the cash register and stuff like that at work. Thankfully, I didn't do that, so I didn't get fired on my third day of work. Sorry about, you know, the background, guys. One of my coworkers was just passing by and yelling about how great his San Diego Padres are. Like, get out of here. But yeah, you know, it's a great day. Happy to be on the program, and let's do it. Let's hope this airport Wi-Fi holds up.
All right, absolutely. And then, of course, welcome in our other special guest, which is, let's bring him up first. He goes by Mr. John Alcorn. How you doing tonight? Bring him up.
What's up, Isiah? How about them Niners Bengals in first place? I'm sorry, did the Niners get the wild card spot tonight? We'll save that for the conversation for tonight, but happy to be on, just kind of see what the comments and answers will be.
Absolutely. And then also, let's welcome in, that's right, he goes by Mr. Callan McClurg. Bring him up. How you doing tonight, Callan?
How we doing, gents? Good to see you. Happy birthday to my girl, too. NBA champion DJ Shauna Nichols. Happy birthday. Sorry, Isiah, Bucks and 6. But good to see you guys. How we doing tonight?
Bucks and 6. Absolutely. You love it.
Always Bucks and
6. And then, of course, all right. And then welcome in a first-time guest on the show. That's right. His name is Mr. James Gonzalez. Welcome him in.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm happy to be here. This, I think, is my favorite Coast to Coast show among all the others. It's a balmy 52-degree night. It's rainy, but I'm happy I'm here. And yes, Isiah, Bucks and 6. And it was cool. I saw DJ Shauna is going to have her own bobblehead. Is that right, Colin?
That is, I can confirm. And I need to put my pre-order in once the holiday passes.
Yeah. That's awesome. A DJ, a stadium arena DJ having a bobblehead. You never would have thought that.
Yeah, we've seen it before. It'd be amazing.
That's awesome. So welcome in our first viewers. So Imy's on here. She's saying, hey, guys, watching from work. So hello, Imy. Hope you're having a good night. Mess Around Dave's here. He's saying, what's up? I'll be off work soon. And then, of course, Christy Wilson's here. Christy Wilson's here. She's saying, hey, guys, how's it going? All right, so with that being said, sorry, my kid just came up and decided to ask me yet again about another snack. We know how it goes with kids, right? It's been going on
for about 10 minutes while we've been waiting for the show to start.
I know. It always goes on right now for some reason. Who knows? But anyways, so I wanted to bring something up just really quick. That number one, I know Stephen kind of put this in the chat, but with this, the key thing is like, I kind of knew about this. And so I mentioned, I saw this before. This is one of the craziest things I saw. I know that this isn't really a topic that we originally had, but this is kind of interesting to me. And I'm like, how far is this going? And what I'm talking about is these individuals that call themselves fur babies. So let's understand this. So James, I'm not sure if you know what a fur baby exactly is, but
no clue.
But it's these group of, you know, individuals, kids or whatever, that decide to dress themselves up like dogs or cats.
Yes.
They put leashes on them, and they actually go around and purr and meow and then bark at people. Now, how far is this actually going to where they're actually requesting to put litter boxes in the bathrooms at school? That's how far this is actually going now. So, James, what's your thought on this fur baby thing?
It's not Halloween. all year round. I mean, come on now. It's crazy to me. Hey, anything to get those TikTok, likes and follows, man. It's a new generation nowadays. They'll do anything.
Yeah, it's the fur babies. Callan, what do you think of this fur baby?
I've heard of the trend. I had a friend who actually was one of these fur babies in high school, and anytime you poked him in an area, you tickled him, you did something to make him laugh, he would like cat laugh or like dog bark in a way, and he even had like a little like husky tail that he wore around his waist. Like I know when I go to California Adventure theme park here in for Disney, they actually sell the rocket raccoon stuffed tails at the Avengers campus stores. But like these people literally either, like Adam said, they wear like these giant fur onesies, or they like wear tails and they make pet noises. So I actually have a friend who was one. I haven't talked to him in about 10 years though, but the one time I hung out with them, that's how it was. And things are changing, that is for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Mess Around Dave is asking if these are the same kids that eat the Tide Pods. You know what?
I love that comment.
Exactly. I actually have no idea at this point in time. So, John, what do you think about the fur babies?
This kind of started, I think, like Cal was saying too, in high school. I had one or two kids in our class that wore a tail, and I honestly don't know what to think about it. It's definitely something that never would have crossed my mind. I thought we could have had flying cars when I was a kid, or something just off of Back to the Future, but that didn't happen.
What, you're flying DeLorean?
Yeah,
okay, you know what? Those
who actually owns a DeLorean. I have a coworker who owns a legitimate DeLorean that was sold after Back to the Future came out.
That's really cool, actually. That's really cool. Isaiah, your thoughts on the fur babies?
Can't wait to hear this.
I love it. It's cute. I mean, I wish they would sell it here at the airport. I mean, I definitely would buy a couple, but I mean, it's. I haven't exactly. Well, I think I've seen one, but I don't know if it is a fur baby or not. You guys would probably have to show me a picture of it for me to like confirm if I actually see one or not. But I mean, it sounds like pretty cute. I mean, it sounds like something that I will definitely want to buy, because this sounds.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's really cute, right? It sounds like it's really cute. Who doesn't want a pet or a little stuffed pet thingy? With that.
Isaiah, I think you're a little confused here. Number one, a fur baby is not a stuffed pet. A fur baby is somebody who dresses up like a freaking dog or cat and meows and barks at people and want to go to the bathroom in litter boxes. That's a fur baby.
It's basically role playing as an animal.
Looks like James wanted to say something.
If you recall, Isaiah's the same dude that was proposing to a stuffed animal last year.
Oh,
and guess what? I do gotta ask you.
Remember that?
Did you? How's the marriage going, or did you cheat on her with somebody from Build-A-Bear?
No comment.
It's probably dirty.
Adam, I think I can confirm, though. It just came back to me because Isaiah obviously has no clue about this topic. I think I actually heard that there's an actual thing called a furry convention that's held at like the downtown convention center here in San Diego or in Anaheim or in Los Angeles. Like these are legitimate things that people like Comic-Con, they fly all around the world and go to these conventions just for people who dress up like fur babies. It's crazy.
Well,
dude, this is crazy.
I've heard Steven posted in the chat, and I'm looking at it right now. They look like mascots, but you're dressed as huskies. Like there's one picture that he sent where you have like so many different, fur babies that are just like huskies, but they're just in different color. And they look like college football mascots, honestly.
Why does everything have to be about college hand day, Isaiah?
It doesn't have to be about football. I love football.
College mascots in general.
And you still want to buy one? I don't understand.
If they had one that looked like the Oregon Duck, I would definitely buy it. I would buy it and bring
Isaiah,
it.
It's dogs or cats. Ducks don't use litter boxes or training pads.
Did you just say a duck uses a litter box?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Bro, dude, what did you
can train
do with
ourselves to be a cat, though. We can
do
train
with your
ourselves to be
grandma
a
as a
cat.
kid? What
He
did you
absolutely
do
just
what
said.
what at the pond? We'd feed the ducks with bread.
It
which
wouldn't poop
means
out
you
poop,
don't
though.
eat-
Poop out eggs.
Oh my gosh, Isaiah, this is. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say right now.
Oh my god.
This is going
So
viral.
has
Yeah,
even
it's
been 10
going
minutes in
viral
and
right
we're
now.
already
Frank.
This is definitely
Higgins
going.
strikes again.
Isaiah strikes again, and of course, you know we know that Isaiah did something bad again this week. We know he did something bad again, and Isaiah, you know you did because you
Yeah.
posted it.
Yeah.
So James,
I have the
James.
text message thread, Mr.
So
Leon. You're
James,
not safe.
to catch you up to speed, what Isaiah decided to do this time, he decided that he wanted to steal his boss's phone to put his phone number in his boss's phone, so just in case she had to call him at any time, she could. So he goes to steal his boss's phone. He drops his boss's phone and cracks the screen.
I didn't steal my boss's phone, obviously, and I better not be saying that out loud because I got TSA literally right next to me. But I didn't steal my boss's phone. She gave it to me because she wanted my contact info. Because today I was running a store for the first time by myself, so she just wanted it to check on me.
But you
So what
said
happened
you
is,
picked
yeah?
up her phone. You said you picked up her phone, and then you went to put your phone number in her phone, and then he drops his boss's phone and cracks her screen.
Oh me, oh my!
Bro,
Isaiah's trying to get fired or tased.
I would have fired. I would have fired you if you cracked and broke my phone. Because
Hey, she excused me though. She did say that, like, hey, it's all right, man. My phone was like 6 years old anyways. I'm planning on getting a new one for Christmas. So you doing that just basically accelerated the process. So I basically did her a favor.
No. I'm surprised you still have a job. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the first topic, which is
Wait, there was another one that he texted me about him trying to prank somebody and it backfired on him.
Wait, he did what? He did what?
No.
He did what?
Yeah, so apparently, Adam,
Christy Wilson has a comment.
So, Adam, in this very lengthy, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., midnight text thread I get from Isaiah every single day when he can't follow simple instructions to not pester me, whether I'm at work or not. He tries to do the prank you talked about last Thursday about rubbing Icy Hot on someone's boxers.
I remember that.
Oh, yeah. And guess what? It backfired, and he did it on himself.
What?
Chrissy, he did something worse than that. He
Yeah.
rubbed Icy Heart on places you don't want it to be on.
James right now looks completely shocked. Like he's like, wait, what? What just happened? He's like,
Isaiah, what was the thought process of that? Like, were you trying to heal something? Warm something up? What's going on?
Something wasn't healed. It was actually severely burned.
Something was burning, I'll tell you that.
So this morning, right, I was actually 3 hours late to work.
I'm not surprised by that.
Here's the reason why.
I would have fired you on the spot.
Here's the reason why. So this morning, or last night, it's sort of last night. Last night, I was trying to prank one of my relatives who had because Adam talked about that prank.
Oh my god.
Adam talked about, that prank that he did with Icy Hot, where he did some, or was that your dad, Adam, that did it, or something?
Yeah, it was my dad who did it.
Yeah, that put the Icy Hot in the shampoo or the body wash bottle and took out the body wash and put the Icy Hot in it and swapped it out. And that person that Adam's dad pranked was screaming so badly. So I wanted to do the same thing. So I had a cousin that came from New York, and I wanted to do it. So I deliberately took out the body wash, poured it into a little mini container, and then I took the Icy Hot, poured it into the body wash bottle. And I thought that my cousin, he would take a shower, he would use it, and he would scream like a girl and run around the house, screaming like crazy. And then I guess, I don't know if he took a shower or not. I don't know if he took a shower and did not use that body wash or something like that. I don't know what happened, but I forgot all about it this morning. So as I was getting ready to go to work and I was, taking a shower, I, soaked my hair and all of that stuff. And I used the icy hot, which I thought was body wash, rubbed it all over myself, and then 2-3 minutes later, I'm like, help! And like my entire body was burning. My eyes was stinging a bit because I like to wash my face with soap. I put it all over my face, and I was screaming like crazy because all of that stuff happened. And well, long story short, I get out of the shower, or I had to go take an ice bath pretty much, and I somehow got all of that, icy hot, got my body feeling better. And I had to tell my boss, and my boss laughed at me like I was a freaking idiot.
No kidding.
That's what I did. And now he won't stop bringing it up to me, and now my new nickname at work is Mr. Icy Hot. So thank goodness.
But yeah, he's a good
Isaiah
man or a good
loses
woman.
again. Isaiah loses again.
Again, he lost again.
I would love to work for whoever he or she is. Oh my goodness, Isaiah.
Well, very entertaining story. So,
and also he said that I might have to replace one of his computers because I called him while he was sipping a cup of coffee, and he spit that thing all over the place, all over his laptop. So, yeah.
Well,
Isaiah loses again.
So with that, that can actually transition us into the next one because, we talk about weird homemade remedies. And so let me tell you what inspired me on this one. And I don't know if James or John or Callan or Isaiah has heard about this yet or not, but this was inspired because Chad Johnson, or Chad Ochocinco, as people want to say or whatever, he came out with this very interesting thing. And when I read this, I'm like, he did what? Like, it shocked me when he came out and said what he did. So he said every time he would mess up his foot, injure his foot or whatever, he said he didn't really have anything else around him. But he figured out something that actually healed his foot faster. And so I started looking into it. I'm like, what exactly is he talking about? So basically what he said he did was he went around the locker room, collected urine from every single one of his teammates he possibly could, put it in a Ziploc bag, and then stuck his foot in the urine and soaked his foot in the urine.
I would never do that.
I mean, I've heard the stories of Vladimir Guerrero Sr., taking leaks on his hands for better grip on the bat, but this one might take
yeah.
James can confirm as an Angels fan.
So,
and then I remember cyclists would drink. You know what? I don't know. It might be a European thing, but
it's probably is.
Yeah, it's not here. It's somewhere over there, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is so weird. So, this one's just kind of talking about remedies that you've heard of. So, James, you can kind of throw one out there. I know you just mentioned one. Do you have any other kind of weird remedies or comment on the Chad Johnson weird remedy with the foot in the urine? And
yeah, I gotta. I remember Chad Johnson actually lived at the training facility or the stadium for 2 years. I heard that the other day. Anyway, it's maybe not weird or maybe not, but one of my coworkers back in the day told me if I was feeling sick or if I had a flu or something, to have a drink of vodka and squirt, and it would, instantly make it go away.
Honestly.
Yeah. And then also, speaking of feet, Where's Rex Ryan?
Oh.
I heard people rub vodka on the bottom of their feet to get rid of the foot odor.
Interesting.
Huh.
Any of you do that? No.
No.
I've heard about rubbing Vicks on your feet though, and putting socks on when you're super sick though. I've done that before in the past.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Weird.
Yogurt for bad breath.
Okay.
And then you take 1 teaspoon of sugar and swallow it to cure hiccups.
Oh, better than someone scaring you, maybe.
Yeah. And then an iPod for blood pressure. So like 30 minutes of listening to, waves or Sade, piano playing, whatever.
Kind of can lower the blood pressure a bit.
Right.
Okay.
Olives for motion sickness. Eating olives. It's just crazy to me. Mints or cinnamon gum for traffic jams.
Don't
It
say
helps
dumb.
you
Isaiah
get
would
more
crack his
alert.
pants.
Yeah. Crunchy fruits or veggies act like toothbrushes for your teeth and actually whitens your teeth. I just couldn't believe I got all of these, but
Wow.
some of them I've used, but some of them I definitely haven't, and none of them involve icy hot.
No, and you know something, and now that James brings it up though, now I see why I chew gum when I get into the car and I'm being taken somewhere, or I'm going with my folks somewhere, or if I'm in a lift to work somewhere, and I always have a piece of gum in my mouth. Interesting.
That could very well be it. But let me ask you, Callan, have you ever decided to soak your foot in a bag of urine?
No, I never have.
No,
I've
you
taken
never.
plenty of ice baths in my time, even after playing hockey games. I'll go and stand in a cold shower and kind of let things go that way. And Epsom salt too for the blisters on your feet after you play a game.
All right. So, what other interesting remedies for us do you have, Callan? Do you have any good
I'm afraid
remedies?
that's what Isaiah's reacting at or about before I give my take.
Let me get this. Let me get this right. You play hockey, right, Callan? You play hockey.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go and take an ice bath afterwards, like after freezing your butt off in that rink for 3-4 hours.
You
Then
just
you go.
admitted it, Isaiah. You just admitted it, that people that play hockey or go to watch games in an ice arena for 3 hours and freezing their ass off are idiots. Thank you for confirming that for me.
Bro, but I'm saying you freeze your butt off in the ring for 4 hours playing hockey, and then you go and take an ice bath.
Yes.
Isaiah, do you realize how
it
common the
helps
ice
you
baths are?
That happens.
No.
Even Kevin Hart has a show called Cold as You Know What, and he interviews athletes. Well, in an ice bath, they do it baseball, football, basketball, soccer, all over. It's pretty common. And even Kevin Hart has a show literally called Cold as You Know What.
You've never taken an ice bath?
Nope.
I mean, I haven't, but at least I know what it is, and it's pretty common.
Because Brandon's right, Isaiah. It helps relax the muscles after you've been playing in a game. There's literally a video, I think, of Mike Williams for the Chargers left for LA of him recording a video at Qualcomm Stadium from the hot tub, and then he said, and he started freaking out. I was like, oh, now I got to go to the cold tub, and he pans to the cold tub. So it's just a way to relax the muscles and kind of recirculate the blood flow. And yes, I'm not that much of an idiot, Isaiah. I know all about it. So
The only time I've actually taken not a bath, but I've been dunked in cold water is the time, besides swimming, obviously, is the time when I was sleeping and one of my idiotic friends decided to prank me by, grabbing me out of the cabin that we were staying in and tossing me into the nearby lake when it was 35 degrees. That's
I
the
love that
only
prank. That's awesome.
time that I've been dunked in a cold, freezing water.
Interesting. Well, anyways, Callan, you were going to give us maybe a few more weird remedies that you had.
This one's a little obscure, but this came from an article I read about a year or so ago, maybe longer. Some publication interviewed a lot of the television and radio announcers of national networks about what do you eat when you're working the game, and they talked to Joe Buck and talked to a lot of the big name guys. And Carter Blackburn, who works for CBS Sports, I think, had a very interesting one. And I found that a lot of other announcers that I've networked with actually have done the same thing. and he said to take cough drops and drop them in your water, cold water, hot water, because it kind of helps, add a bit to the water, but also stimulate and keep, the voice clear, So I do that actually with a bottle, but I usually drink a lot of my water at work, either super hot or warm, because it kind of helps keep, the throat, somewhat open, and also my sinuses, bug the crap out of me. So that's one thing. And I tried it one time. It's like, this is kind of interesting. Like, it adds like a little bit of like lemon to it, depending on what kind of cough drops you like. And also a thing that I also found out too, is if you were to somehow, some way come across eucalyptus, whether it's, in like the bath, like the bathroom tablets, or if you actually got like a legitimate like thing of eucalyptus that hangs from a tree and you hang that in your shower, it actually helps with your nasal passages and actually helps clear your, with congestion and like flu-like symptoms and cold symptoms. So I do that quite often. And I actually have like these little essential roller oils, there's like peppermint and eucalyptus. They actually help like with, like if I'm sick, I'll bring that with me to work sometimes, and I'll like rub it on my nose and on my throat, on my ears and stuff like that. And it actually helps in a way, keep me somewhat, sounding like I would for a game and things like that. But yeah, cough drops and water and eucalyptus for showering if you're feeling a little bit congested.
All right, John, what do you have for us? You have anything for us?
There's two. No, I don't know if I heard from somebody used in terms of like caffeine. You could use like tea, maybe with a little bit of honey. This next one's kind of very generic. Remember, because I'm very stubborn when it comes to hot food. And so my uncle just came out. These are fresh jalapenos. You haven't taken all the hot stuff out. They're just fresh from the garden. So I ate it in one bite. And let's just say my throat closed up and was almost immediately. I remember I think my dad said something about peanut butter or sugar or something. You say, ooh, but believe me, my throat has never burned and been so painful. It's something maybe peanut butter works. I don't know. I've tried that. I've tried milk or whatever. It just doesn't work. But
But believe it or not, I will say this. I was working a 2 or 3 day high school baseball showcase. I was just, saying, now doing the drill, James Gonzalez, now doing the drill, Adam Barber, now doing the drill, John Alcorn. And then they played like a full on scrimmage after. So I was still doing the same thing when the guys came to the plate and things like that. And one of the moms I was working with brought me a big ass plate of nachos from the snack bar. And they were covered in jalapenos. And it's like, you know what? I love them. But usually I need to go and find the nearest men's room because it usually goes right through me, as John was saying, though. But I did find out, though, if I was to, eat them, with the not with the stuff removed, though, it kind of in a way like kind of helped clear this out a bit. So I was eating these, and I was like, can you bring me like a side cup of them? So like that's also like a thing if they're available is I'll ask for a side of jalapenos just to kind of like snack on, but also in a way kind of keep myself somewhat lubricated in the throat, because obviously this is what makes my money sadly around these parts during this time of the year.
All right. So I have to know this next one, and I have to start with Isiah because this is going to be interesting. I always get curious on this, where he's going to go with it.
Loops.
So let's say, Isiah had a TV show, and God, heaven forbid, we would have no idea what the heck the TV show would be. We have no idea. But let's say, heaven forbid, Isiah had a TV show. Isiah, what would you make your theme song of the TV show?
Well, Adam, I'm very sad because you forgot me when it came to the remedies. I had some amazing remedies.
After your icy hot shower, we're not asking for any recommendations. Move on.
Also, Callan, the whole thing that you said about the ukulele trees or whatever it's called.
Eucalyptus.
Ukulele
Ukulele is it's a guitar, buddy.
I can't even say it. The eucalyptus trees. I'm surprised that with what you do, I'm surprised that the nearby pandas are not jumping out of their cage at the zoos to try to.
Because they're in China, sir. They're not in San Diego anymore.
I'm surprised that they're not like attracted to you because pandas eat, eucalyptus trees. So,
It'd be
I'm
nice. They're
surprised.
no longer in San Diego, sir. They're back in China.
Anyways, so the song that I'm gonna use for my
don't use strawberry shortcake.
No, I won't use strawberry shortcake.
Or Care Bears.
Curious George, Arthur.
Oh God.
Nova.
Or Mom, that show you watch that on CBS.
Baby by Justin Bieber.
Oh God.
or the song that you just now figured out a month and a half ago. That
let's not forget about Baby Shark. Baby Shark.
Lord.
Yeah, we still have that in streamer. So
Deck the halls is the season to be golly when it's jolly, not golly. Or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with Dante, apparently.
Man.
And Pixie and
Dante. What the heck? He said Dante,
Dixie, and somebody else.
Yeah, Dante's something. I don't know what the heck he said, but he called a reindeer Dante, like vaccine, like Dante, like Von Zell or something like that. It was really weird.
As terrible as Isaiah thinking that Die Hard was the Hunger Games.
Oh my God.
Hey, at least he knows that R2D is not a British band. Right?
Anyway, Isaiah, give us your theme song.
Well, my theme song that I would use for my TV show would be
Don't say more.
I got one. It's very jumpy. It's a very jumpy song, It goes like this. Na 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 na
Is it a song from Ringling Brothers?
No, it's the song from the it's the song that we used for the Midnight Express. You remember that one that
Polar
from
Express song? Are
The
you kidding
Polar
me?
Express, you uncultured booger.
No, we had a show called the Midnight Express.
Yeah, and the theme song was the Polar Express, Isaiah.
No, it was from Home Alone. It was the Home Alone.
It wasn't.
song.
No,
What?
it wasn't.
What are you talking about?
It would be that show we would do, or that song we would use would be that Home Alone 3 song where the police are coming, plowing through the snow, and the kid is about to fight robbers.
No, Brandon has Isaiah's theme song. It's simple. Isaiah loses again. Mess around, Dave agrees with me.
Oh, Christy discovered it was music from the Polar
and so Christy's even saying it was music from the Polar Express.
Isaiah loses again.
So there's your answer. All right, John, how about you? If you had a TV show, what would your theme song be?
It would be a mix of some of the Marvel themed sad music along with a cartoon theme. I'm trying to think either it would be SpongeBob or one of the older I can't remember what it was about. Something SpongeBob, but Marvel themed. Yeah, exactly. So it had the suspense, but the bull jive of the cartoon. So it seems like it's gonna be something epic's gonna happen, but turns out it's just something stupid.
All right. How about you, Callan?
Oh, I mean, I already use a TV show's theme song from a Sports Lounge anyway. The old Agent Carter from ABC Marvel television series. Quit doing this, Isaiah. This is not Marvel.
What the fuck is this? Do you have like a booger on each finger?
This is not Marvel either doing, a bow and arrow. There's a character that does bow and arrow, but this is not the Hunger Games. I mean, I already used the Agent Carter theme song for the Sports Lounge, but I would think it'd have to be that one, or honestly, it's got to be the Sports Center theme, or even the new Bally Sports SoCal and San Diego themes. It's very catchy.
No.
Yeah, it's got to be Sports Center.
All right. So Nate's asking. He said, "Didn't you say Home Alone 3 was your favorite Christmas movie?" I did believe Isaiah said.
He did say that. Yes.
I'm pretty sure he did. All right. Yeah. So James, how about you? If you had a theme song for your TV show, what would you make it?
Okay. It's My Life by Billy Joel, and it's from. Well, there was a show back sometime in the 80s with Tom Hanks and the other guy. I can't remember. He just passed away. It would be acceptable nowadays. It was called Bosom Buddies. where they were trying to find like a cheap rent place, and they found a woman's like hotel only woman place, and I think it would just go well. But I have so many others. Like there's too many. Like I would have like the Fresh Prince theme, Family Matters, Full House. There'd be so many, but I think if you said My Life, okay, then I would just put My Life from Billy Joel.
All right, I like that. And I seriously can't get over Isaiah's picture of the cow. I have no idea why he has a picture of the cow.
I don't mind a picture of a cow, but it's that
Isaiah, stop. John, hang on. Isaiah, what are you talking about in the chat box?
I just thought of a new song that I'm going to do. And that is
that song.
I'm a beat up bum and I will beat up a guy and
that is not the lyrics, Isaiah.
I heard someone.
That is not the lyrics, Isaiah. It's Blue Dabba D.
I'm gonna beat up a guy? What the heck are you talking about?
Eiffel 65 called me. They want their song back, Isaiah.
Mm-hmm.
Rupert Holmes is still waiting for you to call back too about that pina colada.
Oh yeah.
Mess around, Dave. I know I'm throwing you in on the spot here, but do you have a theme song that you would put on your TV show?
He's getting beer.
Where everybody knows your name.
Dun, dun, dun.
I like it. Which is, huh?
It was one of my favorite shows growing up as a kid. Cheers.
Cheers. Yes, I love it. That's awesome. So,
only because Cheers did "We Will Rock You" by Queen. That's the only Cheers episode I ever remember, was because like every team has used that intro for like a big moment of the game of "We Will Rock You" when they're all doing it at the bar. So that's why I did it.
Oh yeah.
So we have, Nate who's saying mine is Duel of Fates. Christy Wilson saying another one I would use for my TV show is the music from the first Batman movie back in 1989 with Michael Keaton.
Isaiah, quit nodding your head. You don't know who Batman is.
But
who Michael Keaton is.
I am Batman.
I mean, it's not like it could be a trivia night or something.
So
I already requested that we do it, Adam. So there you go.
Ooh.
This is interesting because I was thinking about this because I was thinking about weird TV shows, right? And I'm sure at some point everybody's watched an X-rated film. I'm sure at some point everybody has, right?
Yeah.
So hold on here. So I'm saying when you have and you're thinking about. This is just something that I was thinking about. So when the movie's like bam chicka bam bam, the whole theme. So I've always wondered instead of having the same bam chicka bam bam, think about this. Why can't on an X-rated film, why can't they make it to where guys like walking in the room and it's going like a rhinestone cowboy? like I'm serious. Why can't they make that song on there? I mean, that would be awesome.
I think all you have to have is Mark Canda's walk-up song of "Like a Virgin" by Madonna. There you go.
Yes,
yes, absolutely.
Yes. I look where it's going with that.
That'd be my choice.
Yeah, it's excellent choice. I like that. And yes, Isaiah, we're gonna do trivia, so you can't get off that easy.
All right.
He's like, oh crap.
I'm wondering though, when people walk by and he freaks out when do the trivia, do they think he's just like going cuckoo? Or like what?
I don't know, Isaiah. I want to hear more about your experience at the Sharks game against the Dallas Jets. I mean, the Dallas Stars a couple weeks ago. Because apparently you had a lot of fans looking at you who wanted to throw beer at you or beat you up.
Well, that was only because like every time the Sharks would get a steal of the puck, I would be like, yeah, great pick, or great interception.
Oh man,
you said great interception.
Oh no,
yeah.
There was another point where I kept like trying to correct myself because I think they like for like there was someone tripped him or something. There's like someone tripped him, or the other guy pushed the guy into like the that wall, whatever thingy that has like
the glass,
the wall thingy.
Yeah, the glass.
That's legal, Isaiah. That's legal.
I kept yelling like,
it's called Isaiah. It's called a check. It's called a check. They check somebody into the glass.
He's gonna rip that match by the time the show's over.
So that's
isn't it irony? Isn't it irony? The NHL stops playing after Isaiah goes to a game.
Now, how does that not surprise me?
Isn't that
Now I
irony?
know why my game on Wednesday got postponed because of that goon in Square 2.
Yeah, it is. It is irony. It's It's
I just thought of a good Isaiah loses again shirt. So on the Isaiah loses again shirt, it'd be him in his little blanket wrapped up like a little grandma. On top says Isaiah, and bottom loses again! !
Isaiah has become the new Bernie Sanders meme from Inauguration Day.
I love it. I love it. Well, so since we were talking about, various movies and stuff, how about, we think about movies that we might have seen as of late. And so, Callan, I'll start out with you. Have you seen any awesome movies as of late?
I actually saw one on Netflix, that Halle Berry did called Bruised. It's a story about her portraying this like underdog MMA fighter, and she gets a shot against the champ, who happens to be an actual female MMA superstar, and she ends up winning. Winning it. And I think more so she was trying to like rebuild her relationship with like her family because of like, they didn't really agree with like, hey, why are you going into MMA and stuff like that. And she said it was like a project like years and years and years in the making. So that was a very, very cool story. And, and Halle always crushes it. So any movie she's in, man, it's always good to see.
He's got to copy the Isaiah.
I love it, James. Attaboy.
So I don't know if you guys saw Isaiah's message, but he said, what is really funny is ever since I started working here, there's been 50 delayed flights in 2 days. So
30 cancellations too.
How is that even possible?
Before I started working, 2 in 2 weeks.
2 in 2 weeks.
And now 50 in 2 days.
Yes, that's awesome. 50 in 2 days. I love it. 50 in 2 days. That's
Anybody
freaking awesome.
Come to San Jose?
Huh?
Anybody want to come on it down to San Jose?
No, because you keep jinxing the airport.
Isaiah loses
I
again.
don't want a delayed flight.
All right. James, how about you? Have you seen any good movies as of late?
Christmas Vacation. That was my first time seeing it last week.
With Chevy Chase?
Yeah. Many Saints of New York. I know that was probably like a month ago on Thanksgiving or whatnot, but I never really got into the Sopranos or whatever, but I recently started getting into that, and they went back in time like Star Wars kind of did, and followed Tony Soprano around when he was younger, I guess. And then House of Gucci I saw with Lady Gaga, Adam Driver, who you guys know from the Star Wars movies, and that was pretty cool. Like, that was a pretty cool movie. And that's only 3 I've seen. I'm not much of a movie guy. Mostly like TV shows or sports games, and that's really it.
Same here.
So
Attaboy.
that's all I've seen. Those 3.
House of Gucci. That sounds like.
Yeah.
So I have to know: is this legitimately about just a bunch of Gucci stuff that they buy?
It's the history of Gucci and kind of how it got started. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
It's just, for me. It's personally, and I'm sure John may agree with me. It's always weird for me seeing. Like Adam Driver, for example, or like someone I've seen from Marvel or Star Wars in a different film and not portraying like them. Like, for example, Chris Evans being in Adam Driver. I think it was either Adam Driver and Chris Evans both being in Knives Out. I'm just like, this is so bizarre not seeing them as Kylo Ren or Captain America.
Yeah, traitor.
Huh. Oh, look at that. And Dave's mowing down on some pizza.
Dude, you better not.
Cheers, Dave. I bought a 3-pack just for you.
Sweet. I got Dr. Pepper. I didn't get beer today.
John, how about you? Have you seen any good movies as of late?
I know exactly where he's going.
Really? Ironically, I'm about to go see it for a fourth time on Monday with my mom.
A fourth time?
No Way Home, man. It's worth it.
No Way Home. I cried like a baby every single time. I'll admit that. And it was good because I saw him 40X. So, and again, it's only for certain movies. So, of course, all the rain or whatever in any movie. So, it was good.
Adam, can I defer to Brandon's question for Isaiah? Isaiah, have you seen the Mighty Ducks yet, sir?
No, I actually haven't. Oh my God.
You should have seen all 3 Mighty Duck movies and then go to the hockey game.
Right, yeah, you did. So, James, I don't know if you saw the episode that we were talking about. Well, Callan left a comment in the comment chat about Adam Banks. And Isaiah's like, Adam Banks, isn't that the 3 little ducklings? And I'm like, you talking about Huey, Dewey, and Louie? And he's like, yeah, that's Adam Banks, right?
And then he thought Adam Banks was a wrestler when it's Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks. Adam, I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
You were talking about Adam Driver, right, earlier? Is he anyway related or brothers with Donald Driver, the famous Packers?
No.
Dude, just because somebody has the same last name doesn't mean they're related. And just like the guy that worked on the new Spider-Man No Way Home is not related to Callan McClure at all, even though they spelled it the exact same way.
Just because, Isaiah, some women's basketball player from your beloved, school in Hawaii has the same first name as me does not mean that we're related either.
It doesn't mean one of Callan's family members worked on No Way Home.
McClure is related. Like, I know the guy that played for the Lakers is not related to you.
Apparently you thought so, sir.
No, I did.
Isaiah.
I did one time though, and before I got to high school, we did have these 2 boys that actually graduated before me. Their names were Colin and Ryan, and so my Latin teacher knew who Colin and Ryan were, and so he kept saying, "Are you related to Colin and Ryan?" I answered it once, and I said, no, I'm not. So then a week later, he's looking at his roster and he's like, your last name is Barber. And I was like, yeah. He's like, are you related to Colin and Ryan? So,
no.
And so I told him no. So finally he asked me a third time a week and a half later. And then finally the third time I told him, yes, I am. And he's like, really? Can you tell him I said hi and give him this? And I was like, sure, absolutely. And I just brought it home and kept it for myself. I was like, there you go.
True story, real quick. True story about that sort of thing. Because apparently Isaiah thought I was related to Mac McClung. No relation to me. My last name is McClure, not McClung. One of the guy in Square 3. But so I ended up going to the same elementary school, middle school, and for a year, same high school as my older brother. So my first day of school in 6th grade, I had his English teacher. She's going through roll call, and I still talk to her to this day. God bless her soul, Mrs. Lindsay Dial, who was an absolute gem of a teacher in 6th grade. And I'll never forget, she's going through roll. So I know kind of about where I stand, though, with it being in the M and then MC part. And she goes to the roll, and then she stops at my name, and like she keeps looking up. She literally walks to my seat and says, "You're a McClurg, high five." And then she moves on. I'm just like, okay, that was kind of awkward. But literally, to this day, there's, I think, 2 teachers, I think, that my brother had who are still at that middle school that I went to well over 15 years ago. I think it's amazing.
That is crazy.
So you guys know the UFC girl Carla Esparza? She's like a bantamweight. She's fighting for the championship this weekend.
And everyone thinks that you're related to her.
Yep. Yeah. All because we have the same last name.
So, Colin, you're not telling me your cousin Matt didn't work on the new Spider-Man movie? How dare you?
No.
Well, I also got a funny true story as well. Like, this actually happened. So, Adam, back when you were on the other network, right?
McClung and McClurg are not the same thing, Isaiah.
Well, no. It's not about
also,
you, Captain.
So, 6.
So Adam, back when you were on the other network, and I saw your name, Adam Barber. I actually, when I first like saw you, I didn't even think that your last name was actually Barber. I thought you were like a hair, cutter type of a guy. That's why you put yourself Adam Barber. I thought that was
What?
what. I thought you were like
Stop
cutting
that.
hair. Like
Wait,
I thought
you're
could,
the
like,
same guy that thought Callum was part of a biker.
I actually thought that you were like for your job. What you did was you cut people's hair. I was contemplating gonna ask you if if you.
Oh my gosh!
Isaiah thought his name was Adam
Okay.
the Barber.
Stop. Time out. So which one now is worse? Isaiah thinking Adam was an actual barber, or Isaiah thinking that I was a part of a biker gang in San Diego?
D, all the above.
That's crazy. And
by the way, Brandon says, just so Isaiah knows, I'm not related to Anthony Herrera, from a former Viking offensive lineman. So don't even think about it, Leon.
And Christy Wilson was asked if she was related to Russell Wilson once. And I was like, no, she's not related to Russell Wilson.
Their reaction.
Wilson is her married name.
That would have been cool.
Which, by the way, that does bring me to a cool story. I'm actually named. My first name is actually my mom's maiden name. So there you go.
Wow.
I actually got asked one time at work if I was related to Kim Jong-un. There was someone idiot out there. I don't know if he was trolling or not, but like, he comes
that
up
dude
to
was
me,
definitely trolling.
and
That
he's
dude was
like, "Are you
definitely
Kim
trolling.
Jong-un's little brother? You look like it with the glasses and stuff. I know you don't have the physique." And I was like,
oh my.
Yeah. First of all, I'm not even Korean. I'm Chinese.
By the way, Adam, that does bring me to one similar athlete. Thinking of barber, there was a guy who played hockey here in San Diego when I was a kid for the Gulls, whose name was Greg Barber. I doubt you know of him, but I figured I'd ask, and I'm sure you're not. But he was one of my favorite players when he played in San Diego for the 1.5, 2 years he was here.
Yep, I taught him how to play hockey.
Taught him everything he knows.
I taught him everything he knows. I taught him everything he knows.
Great answer.
Good answer. Hockey's really easy to do.
But if you were to ask him, he'd lie and say I didn't. So you don't have to ask him. Just take my word for it. You don't have to believe him.
I'll take it with a grain of salt. How about that?
Okay, perfect. Just believe what I'm saying. All right. Anyways, so the next thing is, we're going to talk about, the funnest places that we visited, that you've been to. And so, James, what's the funnest place that you've been to?
I would say Las Vegas, basically because I've only been there once, and it was for my birthday a while back. And
hell yeah,
literally, it was just like, hey, let's go do all these things and sleep during the day, and then do it all over again. And there was no regard for time. It was just like,
with
okay,
no regard for human life.
You're right, with Kevin Harlan, yeah. And if the sun comes up, okay, go to sleep. Close the blinds, and then go out and do the same thing for a whole,
when you go to Vegas,
a whole week. It was pretty cool. So I would say Las Vegas, and I want to go back again, but probably next year or so.
Hopefully, when things slow down a bit on the COVID home front.
That's it, Colin. Yeah.
All right.
Everybody.
So, how about you, Callan?
How much time you got?
I just need one.
Well, I can give you three real quick. Because I say it a lot, guys. I've been very fortunate in 13 years to, have sports be my passport to, so many great places. And I'll give you three. I got a chance to play international baseball 3 years in a row overseas. I got to play my first year in Japan. Super amazing. Like, baseball is their religion over in Japan. I got to play, I got to go watch some of the pro games over in Osaka, in Tokyo, Fukuoka, places like that. And like, literally it's eat, sleep, watch or play baseball, repeat. And the competition over there is amazing. And you also kind of see why that they usually are winning the gold medal in certain events or always being in the finals. So Japan was great. Italy, I got to play there one year. That was also amazing. Super hot weather, yes, but being over in Europe, being able to, see kind of where world history began, though I'm a very big history nut. So, seeing the Colosseum and the Vatican, the Pantheon, and seeing the Sistine Chapel, seeing Michelangelo and all of his paintings up there, so cool. And just again, seeing, how history began, though, and being able to go to Anzio Beach, where a lot of the troops actually landed during D-Day. And like my dad told me, just think, man, that this time, on D-Day, so many American troops are storming this beach to, fight back in World War II. And in Mexico, I got a chance to play in Mexico in a professional stadium in Mazatlan. And I got to actually experience a hurricane for the first time in my life and things like that. And being able to play down there and all the games being broadcast on TV down there. So I have a DVD of me, them calling my name on the Spanish broadcast and things like that. And meeting some of the great Mexican baseball league legends like Theo Higuera had pitched for the Brewers at one point. And he's like a very big man, very big name down in central Mexico for baseball, and playing at a couple of stadiums that the Mexican pro league baseball teams play in. And then my last one, I'll throw one more in there, Sydney, Australia, getting a chance to announce down there in 2012, almost 10 years ago, and being, down under and experiencing their wintertime and seeing the Opera House and playing games down there and being picked up by and literally being basically not really kidnapped, but being picked up by one of the Japan parents, because they wanted me to announce their final game against Fresno, California, and being able to lend my voice to that title game, super amazing. So those four spots were super cool. I mean, Disneyland's one thing, Disney World's one thing, but being able to go overseas, though, live out your dream of playing on that international stage and be able to be there as a broadcaster too, super cool. And I'd love to go back to all four of those places eventually, someday soon.
All right, and then of course we have John. So John, how about you? Funnest place you've been to?
Ironically, it's one of the places that I got lost at when I was 12. When I went to Canada, I'm not going to tell the whole story because it's been repeated, but there were parts of Canada that was just a lot. We got to tour how they made some of like the maple and all the syrup, and that to me was just kind of interesting. Obviously, besides it also being tasty, and of course, well, I don't know, just a lot of cool places there and hanging out with some of our friends we had there. And there's one more place I'm trying to think of. Where else?
Canada's definitely on my bucket list, though. After I go to Milwaukee, eventually,
it's definitely nice. We had
a list.
Canada is definitely nice. It depends, I guess, what parts you go on. But it was definitely interesting to be there, despite being lost. It was
John, I just need to go there and go to the 7 NHL cities, and I'm golden. So I can go to Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, Winnipeg, Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa, and I'm good, man. So there you go.
Just make sure you go with the big group so you don't get lost like I did.
I'm almost scared to ask this, but I'm going to go ahead and go to Isaiah. I know I'm
Isaiah.
Out of here.
Nice, peace. Have a good show.
Let me know when it's safe.
Well, funnest places I've been to. Man, definitely.
Don't say the airport.
I'm not gonna say the airport, even though it's a great place to be at. I would probably say there's two places actually, and I went there both to those two places on one trip back in 2018 when I went to New York, and also when I went to Boston, not New Zealand, Massachusetts. And those were like some great places. Boston, I mean, it's an older city, but there's a lot of history. Like Callan said, I'm a history nut as well. You talk about the French, not the French Revolution. My brain is so damn good. The American Revolution events like the Boston Massacre, the Boston Tea Party. I mean, I got to hop on a replica boat and dress up, alongside other people and like pretend and throw like the pretend tea onto or into the Boston Harbor. I mean, that was so much fun. I mean, afterwards, they taught us how to kind of talk how they talk in like the colonial days, like talking like you want some tea and crumpets, my dear, or something like that.
Horrible British accent, sir.
And I would also say like New York, just because it's busy, but it's like fun busy. The nightlife there is amazing. Man, New York City Times Square at night. Oh my gosh, like that it feels like heaven, man. Oh my gosh.
You'll fit right in with all the other nuts.
Well, I even went to a Knicks game too, and I think that was the game they lost like by 30 points. But still, Madison Square Garden, man.
Isaiah going to a sporting event and a team loses. Isaiah loses again.
Madison Square Garden, one of the best arenas in all of sports, man, no doubt. Very historic.
All right, so mess around, Dave. How about you?
Oh, the bathroom when I took the Browns to the Super Bowl. No, I'm kidding, guy. Yeah, probably the funnest place I've been was Disneyland when I was a kid.
Hey, attaboy, good answer.
There you go.
By the time I left there, it wasn't so fun because my parents bought me this. Goofy is always my favorite character from Disney, right? So they bought me this Goofy visor, and we went on the bumper card rides with my brothers. And sadly to say, I left the hat on the go-kart and left. And I was so crushed
again, sir. The Autopia strikes again.
Yeah, so I was crushed by the time we left, but yeah. That's probably the funnest place. Vegas is a distant second.
So we're at our two final things. Of course, the first thing is I was going to ask about 6 questions of Would You Rather, and then we are going to go into a little bit of trivia. So would you rather? And so, Callan, this one, especially for you because I know you're a Marvel person.
Okay.
So would you rather team up with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel, hands down.
Not even close?
Not even close.
John, how about you?
Come on, Alcorn. It can't be that difficult, buddy.
Because with Captain Marvel, she just disappears and you don't know where she's going to be. I mean, I guess it'll say Captain Marvel, but I don't know. Is she going to stick around or is she just going to bail?
All right. James, how about you?
What are we doing when it comes to this? Because it depends, with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel.
You're teaming up. Which one would you team up with?
I know. What are we actually doing?
Okay.
Linda Carter, yeah, Wonder Woman.
Okay. Mess around. How about you?
Oh, give me Wonder Woman all day. She's so hot.
Wonder Woman?
Can't wait to hear. I can't wait to hear Isaiah's answer.
Isaiah, how about you?
Definitely Wonder Woman, because who doesn't want to be with Superman's wife? I mean, my gosh. You get to hang out with Superman and Wonder Woman? Sign me up.
You killed Callan again.
Wonder Woman, Superman's wife.
Isaiah, you clearly have. Do you know what a comic book is?
Wait, what? Wonder Woman is not Superman's wife? Are you serious?
No.
Have you heard of the woman Lois Lane?
I was going to say.
So,
oh my god, dude.
So this one might actually be interesting for some of you. And so, Dave, I think I kind of know where you might go with this one. Okay, right. So would you rather have another 10 years with your partner or a one-night stand with your celebrity crush?
Hold on, let me make sure she's sleeping. Yeah, give me the crush all day.
Give me the crush all day.
You are my hero.
Better hope the wife doesn't watch this in the morning or else someone's going to be in trouble.
She doesn't watch this stuff.
Now, how would you know that, Isaiah?
So, Isaiah, well, first off, Isaiah would have to find a partner. But anyways,
Your hand doesn't count.
But
Your sister doesn't count either, Isaiah.
I almost spread Dr. Pepper everywhere.
Oh. Here's a good question for Isaiah then. Isaiah, would
No,
you
he
rather...
left. He's out. He left.
Oh, dang it. He's gone. All right. So...
And John said to skip him for a sec. He'll be right back.
All right. So...
I would be too after saying that Superman was married.
No, so Isaiah's back. It looks like Isaiah's back. So Isaiah, here's your question, and this could actually be scary. So Isaiah, would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history?
You're on mute, Isaiah.
All of you guys get ready to walk off the set.
Well, we already know your thoughts, so that's like par for the course.
It involves a stuffed animal.
Oh my god!
Which one though, James? Which one?
I'd probably say the thoughts, because you guys would be bored by my internet history. Because if you look at it last week, it's Austin Reeves, Georgia Bulldogs.
North Korea propaganda.
Yes. Well, I'm not gonna say that out loud because I got TSA right next to me. Nothing's going on, fellas. Everything's good. But yeah, I got Kim Jong-un searches. I got CNN, all of that stuff, and then more Austin Reeves, how to get free stuff at the airport, how to download movies at the airport, and that's it. But you would be bored because all you would see is mostly Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves this, Austin Reeves that, Austin
Reeves is a bum on a bum organization.
Isaiah, so you're admitting you're pirating movies at the airport.
Way to go, man.
I'm not pirating.
So, all right. All right, Callan, your next question is, would you rather have a personal maid or would you have a personal chef?
Maid. Without a doubt, a maid. Without a doubt.
Maid.
I don't know, man. For me, that would be tough because I like my food, bro. I like my food.
Just think about it, though. When I forget to do laundry, if I work overnight, or things happen, but you know what? I want somebody to clean my clothes. If I want to sit in the butt on my couch, scratch my butt, and watch Marvel without having to get up and do laundry, shoot, I'll do it. We had it at the apartment.
Solution for your laundry issues: toss the clothes in the trash can and buy new clothes. Simple as that.
All right.
We pay for our stuff, so no, it doesn't work out that way.
James, here's your question: would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for 10 years, or be in coma for a decade? Yes.
Gosh.
That's
Do I
brutal.
have a third option?
This is an easy one.
Great answer.
It depends what jail, because the celebrities get the lightweight jail or probation or whatever.
Minimum security wing.
Oh boy, yeah. I'd go with jail.
Okay, he chooses jail.
Yeah, because you can do stuff in there. Coma, you don't know what's going on.
All right, so John, your question is: would you rather be chronically underdressed or overdressed?
To me, I would be underdressed because I don't dress up ever, and so most of the time wherever I'm at, I'm usually just underdressed, so it works out.
All right. So the final question.
Says, by the way, James, Brandon says your third option is being locked in a closet for an hour with Isaiah.
How big is the closet, and is there air? Is it open?
Well, it depends. It can't be.
And do I have earphones on the whole time?
It can't. But you gotta be careful. Which closet is it? Because Isaiah got lost in his, so you gotta be careful.
He locked himself in his closet one night.
And his mom's trunk.
How long were you in there for, Isaiah?
The closet or the trunk?
The whole night.
The closet. I was in there for the whole night, pretty much. I slept in the closet too.
All right. So final question for each of you. Mess around. Your final question is: would you rather be an extra in an Oscar-winning movie, or the lead in a box office bomb?
Oh gosh. Ouch.
Easy.
Is there any sex scenes with my celebrity crush? Because I'll take the bomb.
You'll take the bomb. Okay, you'll take the bomb.
Easy.
Oh.
I'll take the first one because you could lead to bigger roles as we've seen.
In regard to the question that Dave got asked earlier about, spending like, whatever it was with your partner or with your celebrity crush, all the way around the board.
10 extra years, yeah.
I agree.
All right. So,
I say you have no celebrity crushes. Austin Reeves does not count.
All right. So, Callan's final question: would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall?
I'm already 6 feet, so give me 11 feet. So just add 5 more feet to me. So there you go.
Can you imagine being 11 feet tall?
I could actually dunk a basketball if that happens.
Oh, so mess around. Brandon's asking you what crush did you pick?
Oh God, dude, really?
Really?
They're so tough. I love them all. They're all. Give me Mandy Rose.
Okay. So, all right. Whose question is it next? Oh, I think it's Isaiah's question.
Oh goodness.
Let's go.
Isaiah, would you rather vomit on your hero or have your hero vomit on you?
He wants Austin Reeves to vomit on him. Simple answer.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I want Austin Reeves to vomit on me. That's what that way I could just post on Facebook. I got vomited on by Austin Reeves.
Save that.
You're so in love with the guy that's gonna be a flash in the pan.
Cut that.
Whew. Oh my gosh.
Let me know when it's safe to come back.
Yeah, it's safe to come back now.
Oh my goodness, man.
All right, John, I saw that expression though too. So John, your question is, would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week?
The same socks, because with underwear, and if you're a dude, it smells down there a lot quicker. because if you're a dude, you kind of fill in the blank. And especially if sometimes certain foods you eat, Taco Bell or anything else, can go through your system quicker. And if you have to wear some underwear for a week, it's just disgusting. Socks, okay, it's feet, it's okay. Nothing comes out of your feet, so you're good to go.
Dave, by the way, Brandon's asking, are you talking about NXT Mandy Rose or WWE Mandy Rose?
Oh, give me the NXT Mandy Rose. She is a complete smoke show. Way hotter than she ever was in WWE.
All right. James Gonzalez, your final question, and this one's going to be interesting. Would you rather always have BO and not know it, or always smell BO on everybody else?
Oh,
well,
that's kind of a low blow for the guest. God,
I'm feeling welcome here. I think the first one, because you know how we're all socially distant right now, so I would say the first one. The second one I want to be comfortable with, because everybody around you, imagine not using deodorant, and if you're around a lot of people, imagine being at a sporting event or at an airport like Isaiah.
I was going to say about being on an airplane or on the train or on public transportation. Like, bro.
Hell no.
What if you're visiting
so the first
family?
One.
Oh boy.
I don't have a problem telling somebody they stink. I'm like, hey, bro, you need to put some deodorant on. I'm not trying to be rude, but you stink.
No, Isaiah just exposed himself saying he never uses deodorant. It's too hard to use, apparently.
Wait, hold up. So Isaiah, you've never used deodorant?
No, he never does.
Never in my life. Never in my life.
What? Wait, Isaiah,
I have never used deodorant in my life.
You basically saying that means you've never had armpit hair? Did you just admit you've never had armpit hair then?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I'm young.
Way to go, Isaiah. Way to go, man. Way to go.
I'm only 23.
Way to go.
So you've never had armpit hair and you're 23?
So Isaiah's Isaiah's comment is he's saying that deodorant is hard to use.
That's what I said.
Dude,
Deodorant.
dude,
So
all you
just-
do, you pop off the cap, do this, and then just, go ahead.
I use
How
I use the
difficult
spray
is
on
that,
it.
Isaiah?
Smell
You know
good
the-
too.
You know the spray deodorant? So one time I used the spray deodorant and I don't know, it malfunctioned and it just kept spraying and spraying and spraying. And I was
That's
like,
your problem, not our
"Dude,
problem.
God."
It's called taking your hand off the spray.
Finally, you can unmask it now, buddy.
So you're
Oh
telling
my
me you've never
gosh.
had a single piece of armpit hair, and that's why deodorant's too hard for you to use.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Unbelievable, Isaiah.
Well, so now we're actually to probably Callan's favorite part, the final part of the show, which is none other than trivia. So this week I chose movie trivia.
Beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
Isaiah's like, oh crap. So
I'm in trouble.
you're in trouble.
I mean, I am too, but I just want to see Isaiah's answers. So who cares?
All right. So, Callan, who's going to go first?
Come on, you should know the answer. It's Isaiah. He's going to go first.
Isaiah's going to go first. Okay.
Don't give us the softball pitch or
All right.
question either.
I'm ready to
Isaiah?
jump on my bet again when he just says something totally blasphemous here. So
What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released?
Ooh, I might know. This.
Wow.
Wait, the first what?
Feature-length animated movie ever released.
I think I know it after Isaiah gives his answer.
Yeah, I know this. It's the movie that made Disneyland and Disney World what it is today. It's that little Mickey Mouse cartoon thingy that Disney drew up using his little pencil and drew the ears and the whiskers and all that stuff.
Are you thinking of Oswald? That old
The Lucky Rabbit?
Oswald the Lucky
No.
Rabbit? Are you trying to think of him?
It's the one after. It's the first
Steamboat
ever.
Willie?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the Steamboat Willie, but no, that's not the accurate answer.
Can I try?
Go ahead, Callan.
I don't know if it'll be right though, but I'm going to go with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
You got it.
There we go.
You got it.
All my trips to Disneyland have paid off for.
I was gonna say you should know it.
All right, Isaiah, you got to pick somebody.
Sorry, James, but I'm going with the guest.
All right.
Isaiah, not like you're going to score any points, Isaiah. So you don't have to feel bad for anything but yourself.
Hey,
All
I
right.
scored 1 point last time, though. I scored 1
You
point.
still lost to me, so it doesn't matter.
James, in the Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill?
Oh, I don't remember. The red pill.
You got it. There's a point for James.
50-50 chance. 50-50 chance.
All right, James.
It was 1 of 2.
Who you picking now?
John.
Picking John. All right. All right. What flavor of Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in Elf?
Ooh.
I'm going to completely bombard this one and say strawberry.
That is not correct. Does
Well,
anybody
I
want to try and steal?
Brown sugar cinnamon?
No, let
No.
Isaiah do it. Let Isaiah do it. He's so confident, but I guarantee you he's never seen this movie.
Chocolate.
Isaiah got it. He got it.
Holy crap, you got a point.
Wow, you got it. You got that.
Before
All right,
I
John.
read that, I almost
Fruit
lost
Loop.
his flight.
John, your choice is either Callan or Dave.
I'm going to go with Dave.
Going with Dave.
Come on, Dave,
Okay.
you can do it, buddy.
All right. Dave, your question is, what American writer-director starred in several iconic European-produced spaghetti westerns?
Ooh, oh.
Oof, that's too difficult.
What the hell is
I might
spaghetti
know.
western?
I might know
John
it.
Wayne?
Huh?
John Wayne?
No.
I don't know. I don't know what spaghetti
I'll go
western
with-
is.
Clint Eastwood.
Oh,
got
son
it.
of a gun. I
You
was
got
just about to say that you.
Good Man and the Ugly is one of my all-time favorite westerns.
I wasn't too far off.
Yeah, you were close.
It was either Wayne or Eastwood. So hey, I give Dave all the props to that one. So.
Wait, I thought John Wayne was a pilot. I never knew that he was an actual.
Oh my goodness!
The pilot.
Isn't he the guy that flew the first guy that flew the airplanes? I thought that was John Wayne.
That's Charles Lindbergh, guys. The Wright brothers.
It's not
The Wright brothers. That's
why do you think the airport here in San Diego is Lindbergh Field?
So anyways, Callan, it's now your question here.
Go for it.
So, what TV show was Jack Nicholson referencing when he ad-libbed "Here's Johnny" in The Shining?
The Johnny Carson Show.
You got it. There you go. You got it. So I believe this one goes back to Isaiah now.
Yeah.
So, Isaiah, you have quite a bit of ways to go here to catch Callan because he's already up 2-1.
3-1, big fella.
Give me a softball, Ace. Come on, man. I thought we're cold.
About to lose again.
All right. What Hollywood movie star plays himself in Zombieland?
I don't know.
Hollywood movie star? Ah, damn. Zombieland.
Come on, turn your camera on so we can see the embarrassment on your face right now. Quit hiding. Dave might know it if Isaiah doesn't get it right.
Oh, wait. I think I know. I think I got it. Oh, dear God. Heart.
5, 4, 3.
Madeline Albright.
No.
Man.
Anybody gonna steal?
Dave? I think Dave thought he had it.
I might. Is it Bill Murray?
You got it. You got it.
Boy.
You got it. So I believe the next person that was chosen was James. I believe James was the next person. Okay. All right, James. In Risky Business, what song did Tom Cruise famously lip sync to in his underwear?
Too bad it wasn't Top Gun. I would have known it.
Right. Old Time Rock and Roll by Bob Seger.
You got it. You
Attaboy.
got it. You got it. There you go. You got it.
Old Time Rock and Roll.
So I believe who was next? Was it Dave? John was next. All right. John, for which 1964 musical blockbuster did Julie Edwards win the Academy Award for Best Actress?
I have no freaking idea. I'll give it to Isaiah.
Wait, what was the question?
For which 1964 musical blockbuster did Julie Andrews win the Academy Award for Best Actress? And Isaiah's sitting here going like this. So John's saying, you got it.
Oh, darn.
It was Mary Poppins.
Now.
It was Mary Poppins.
I was going to say Stand By Me.
That's not a musical.
Well, no, they did. They have a song called
I was singing
Stand
that with
By
the man.
Me.
And that's not even from 1964.
Bro.
1963.
That's 4, Isaiah.
Was it Mess? I believe it was Mess Around next. Yep. Okay. All right. What 1994 crime film revitalized John Travolta's career?
I might know it if he doesn't.
Point Blank?
No.
This one is not going to be.
Pulp Fiction.
This one isn't right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you got
go
it.
With, he got it.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Pulp
Dick Dale?
Fiction.
Dick Dale.
Yeah. Yeah, he got it. It was Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
Good job.
This is a tasty cheeseburger.
Now I believe it's Callan's turn because he was like the last one to go last time.
Four, Isaiah. That's 4, buddy.
What is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time?
Ooh, highest grossing R-rated movie of all time.
Does he watch R-rated movies?
Man, R-rated movie of all time. Ooh, I feel like it's like a Halloween film, kind of like Halloween or horror movie. Give me Halloween.
No. Any other guesses?
Go for James.
I'm gonna say Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No.
No.
Isaiah thinks he knows.
I think I
Isaiah.
got it. It's that movie that has the song.
Quit thinking about music, Isaiah. We don't know what you're talking about when you're doing that.
Ah, damn it. Saw.
No, not Saw.
Kill Bill.
Is it Nightmare on Elm Street?
It is not.
Alfred Hitchcock Psycho.
The correct answer, and this might surprise a lot of people, the correct answer is Joker.
Oh, the most recent one that came out with Joaquin Phoenix?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't even thinking that.
No, Isaiah, it's not Mean Girls. It's not an R-rated movie, you dingus.
So, we'll have
Wait.
one more. What?
Mean Girls? No. I want to stay stuck on this Mean Girls thing for a minute because, first of all, that was a movie back in the day when I was a kid. Just like R-rated, Isaiah. Like, really? Mean Girls
It
R-rated?
wasn't a Halloween movie like Saw, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Scream.
We have one more question for each of you, and then that'll do it. And I'm sure Callan will probably end up winning this one anyways. All right. So, Isaiah, your question is: who wrote the screenplay for Rocky?
Oh, I know this one.
Everyone knows it, but Isaiah.
Oh, yes, I know this one.
Okay.
Sure.
It's not Mickey Mouse.
The guy that fired the gun in the Rust set and killed someone. Damn it.
No.
Alec
No.
Baldwin.
Way off the mark.
Alec Baldwin.
No.
Oh.
No, not Alec Baldwin.
Oh, no.
No.
Huh?
Sylvester
Sylvester
Stallone.
Stallone.
Yes. Yes.
That's
I'll give.
5, Isaiah.
Everybody said that, so I guess I'll give everybody a point minus Isaiah on
Still
that
5
one.
for me.
Wait, Isaiah,
Yeah.
how have you not at least seen the first movie?
So Mess Around has 3. I think James, what you have 3 or 4?
I think 3.
3. John, you have 1. You're on the board now.
It's still at least tied with Isaiah, so
Mhm.
I'll take that.
Okay, so this one was actually James's question now. All right. In the action thriller Speed, why is Annie's driver's license suspended?
God.
Parking tickets.
No, that is not correct.
Speeding ticket.
Speeding ticket, you got it.
Yep.
Oh.
I got a good one for
6.
Isaiah. I got a good one for you, real quick.
I gotta
What
come
is
back.
the name of the seven? What is the name of the 7 dwarfs?
Yeah, Brandon was asking, can Isaiah at least name 5 of the 7
5 out of
dwarfs in
7.
Snow White?
Oh, easy. Louis, Cooey,
No, it's
Suey,
already over.
Suey.
No,
Did you just?
it's over.
Louis
Did you say Cooey?
He
What
said
is
Louis.
Cooey?
Those
No,
ducks.
after Louis.
All right.
He said 7 dwarfs, not 7 ducks, Isaiah.
Wait, aren't the ducks the dwarfs?
No.
No way.
Oh my goodness.
Please.
Sorry, Adam, I failed you.
You didn't fail me.
You-
Okay, so
Everybody.
Mess Around Dave, your question. Who is the first and only woman of color to win the Oscar for Best Actress?
Halle Berry.
Bingo. You got it.
Monsters Ball.
You got it. All right. This one is this. I believe it's John.
John was
Yep.
supposed to go before me, but whatever.
All right.
Okay.
It's fine. All right. John, your question is: which movie star is killed off in the opening scene of Scream?
I have no idea. Never seen it.
It's not Jodie Foster's character or Jamie Lee Curtis's character, I don't think.
No.
No.
Jamie
I don't
Kennedy.
No.
Han Solo?
What?
Who did you just say?
He said Han Solo.
Isn't Han Solo an actor?
What was the question?
Oh.
First of all, his name
Who-
is not named Han Solo.
The
It's
question
Harrison
was-
Ford, you uncultured bubble.
Which movie star is killed off in the opening scene of Scream?
Han Solo is not his
Is it Jimmy
name.
McCarthy?
No, the correct answer is actually Drew Barrymore.
Oh, that's
Really?
right.
Oh my.
So
Isaiah.
the final question goes to Callan.
Hang on, I'm coming. After Isaiah and his utter lunacy again, hence why I'm the reigning champion of trivia on this program.
All right. What is the highest grossing war movie of all time and Clint Eastwood's highest grossing movie ever?
So they want the highest grossing war movie.
What is the highest grossing war movie of all time and Clint Eastwood's highest grossing movie ever?
With Eastwood, I'll go with The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. And the war movie of all time, I will go with Midway, which came out recently.
No, so there was actually one answer to it because Clint Eastwood was part of this this movie.
I didn't understand the question. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Does anybody else have a guess?
I do.
I would guess Pearl Harbor.
So I know a movie, but I know it's not going to be right. So I'm not
Okay.
Pearl Harbor?
No, it's fine, John. You can say it.
I don't think he's been Pearl Harbor.
Did he do the movie? It was like Flight 1317. It was like on a train, and then they basically stopped. It was like a true story of. Never mind, because they stopped. There's like a shooter on the plane or on the train and everything. They were like, never mind.
Was in that, but that wasn't right though. That wasn't the correct answer.
No idea.
Me either. I'm done.
Isaiah's done. All right. Well, the correct answer was actually American Sniper.
Oh, the one about what's his name?
Oh, that was a good one.
About Chris Kyle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good one.
All right. So, anyways, that's the end of the show now. So, mess around, Dave. Any final thoughts?
I didn't lose to Isaiah, so I'm good there. That's all I got to say. Isaiah loses again.
All right. And John, any final thoughts?
I didn't lose to Isaiah, so Isaiah loses again.
And Callan.
Hey, I've beaten Isaiah 3 weeks in a row, so I'll keep the championship belt in the ring or at least this ring for the next 3 weeks or what have you. But again, happy birthday to DJ Shauner Nichols, NBA champion DJ Isaiah of the Milwaukee Bucks. So wishing her a happy birthday here today. So
happy birthday.
And yes, Bucks in 6, definitely for sure. But just final thoughts real quick. Again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone out there. And again, thanks for tuning in and for joining us. And we'll do it all over again next Thursday when I beat Isaiah for the 4th straight week.
All right. And then, of course, thank you, James Gonzalez, for hopping on, being a special guest. It was a pleasure to have you on. A lot of fun. You did awesome in trivia tonight. We hope you had a good time on the show.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for having me on here, man. It was a thrill and happy holidays to everyone, of course. And like Chris P. Bacon says, hey, just keep watching the programs.
All right. And then, of course,
I wanted to say thanks to James, by the way. He's been supporting me for the past, 8 years. He was actually on the Sports Lunch before I knew any of you guys a while back in 2013. So it's great being able to see Christy and James on air and being able to thank them for their, years and years of support for me and my journey. So always great to see that. So, James, thanks again for being on tonight.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Love it. All right, Isaiah, any final thoughts?
Can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, final thoughts is, first of all, I want to start by thanking our fans for tuning in. I want to thank Big B, Nate. We had a lot of fans.
Louie, Dewey, Ducky. There's that.
Christy.
Han Solo was here.
Han Solo.
Harrison Ford would slap you if he knew.
I want to thank all of them for tuning in. I also want to thank James for hopping on and being with us on the program tonight. I know he's watched mostly all of our shows, and for him to come on now, it's special. Also, I want to echo what Callan had to say. Just Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody out there.
No, Isaiah loses again. Isaiah loses again. 3 weeks of losing. Isaiah loses again.
T-shirts coming soon.
If I was in charge of the world, Christmas wouldn't even come because the Niners lost today, and I'm very depressed right now. I'm not trying to sound like the Grinch, but yeah. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody, and I can't wait. And the best Christmas present already came for us, and that is, we were talking about potentially shutting down this great show because I got this new job at the airport, and we didn't know if I was gonna have time to do it and stuff like that. But the show has been saved, as now I'm not working 3 to 11 anymore. I'm working 1 through 9. so I can, do the show here at the airport. So to all the airport staff, thank you so much for, accommodating this request, and hope everybody once again have a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you guys on MI6's side for the New Year's extravaganza, which I probably won't be on. So,
all right,
I'm not hosting it either. I'm helping out, sir. So it's all over.
All right, and we definitely want to thank everybody for being on here tonight. It was a pleasure to have everybody on. It was a lot of fun. I love doing this show. It's one of my favorite shows. With that, I do want to say one final thing and say Isiah, Braves in 6. Okay, so anyways, with that, I hope everybody has a fantastic Christmas. Now, keep in mind, we will not have Sports Minute on Saturday because of Christmas. So everybody enjoy your Christmas. We'll pick back up.
That means you don't do any programs on Coast to Coast or MI6 on Saturday, you hear?
Well, I got to work on Saturday. I got to work Christmas Day, so I'll be here.
All right, well, there you go. No shows. All right, so with that, I hope everybody has a fantastic night, and we will see you next time for another episode of Kicking It with Isiah and Ace. Have a great night.